The countdown to BTS's return is officially on, with just about a month left until they're back, and naturally, fans are buzzing with questions. What kind of song is it? Will it be a single, an album, or something else entirely? Are we getting a collab? While nothing major has been confirmed yet, both BTS and Big Hit have been teasing bits and pieces, so here's a breakdown of we know so far. It's been almost 3 years since BTS began their military service, and now the long wait is finally coming to an end. Jin and J-Hope have already completed their enlistment, and by the end of June, the rest of the group will follow. Namjoon and Taehyung are expected to be discharged on June 10th, Jimin and Jungkook the very next day, and Yoongi will be the last to return on June 21st. His later discharge is due to his alternative service. Unlike the others, he served in social work for 21 months because of a past shoulder injury instead of the usual 18-month military service. But even with all 7 members back, that doesn't mean we'll immediately get a full group comeback. Both Jin and J-Hope already have packed schedules. Jin's tour wraps up in August, while J-Hope has concerts lined up in Seoul on June 13th and 14th, plus a performance in Berlin for Lollapalooza this July. Realistically, the earliest fans might see the group reunited in one place is late June, maybe in stage at J-Hope's last show or during the Festa celebrations, but a group release may still be a while off. In the meantime, solo plans might be taking the lead. There's talk that Jungkook will drop a comeback followed by a solo tour in October. Rumors have also been floating around that Namjoon, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook have individual activities lined up for after their discharge, though nothing's officially confirmed yet. Still, one thing's certain. No matter how full their schedules get, the members have always expressed how much they miss performing as one. So even if solo work comes first, everything points to BTS keeping the group front and center. Namjoon himself said, "What I'm thinking is that even though I'm working on my solo project, this is just a vacation to get back to where I was, which is BTS and ARMY, calling the solo endeavors a journey to get back home safe and reunite together in 2025. So one thing's for sure, we are going to get new BTS music in 2025, and the members can't wait for that comeback." HYBE has also been hyping BTS's return since early this year, dropping hints about both group plans and what's next for each member individually. The company made it clear that BTS won't be putting solo work on pause once they're back together, so fans can expect a mix of solo and group activities going forward. Media reports echoed that, saying fans should get ready for a new era that highlights the members' unique strengths on their own, while also bringing fresh energy as a full group. That said, the comeback isn't happening overnight. HYBE has admitted they're still ironing things out with top-tier producers, trying to shape a sound and vision that reflect how much BTS has grown since even before enlistment, their fame had already gone global. In the past, BTS would usually follow a straightforward plan: song, album, tour. But now, they're taking a more thoughtful approach, figuring out what direction feels right before making anything official. As for timing, most people think September or October is the most likely window for the members to get together and release something. By then, the June reunification will be complete, and Jin and J-Hope should have wrapped up their solo events in August. That leaves early fall as the most realistic and probably the most strategic moment for their big return. Let's get into what fans are really waiting to know, which is what kind of music BTS might drop when they return. There's been a lot of talk online about the concept, the number of songs, music videos, and especially the vibe of the album. And honestly, guessing the sound of this comeback isn't easy. If you've kept up with their solo projects during the group's break, you already know the members have tried everything: hip-hop, jazz, R&B, ballads, pop, rock, even pop rock. With so many influences in the mix, their reunion album could go in any direction. Some fans think it'll be a softer sound, maybe R&B, or a sentimental ballad, since that's the kind of music they leaned into with songs like Yet to Come, Life Goes On, and Take Two. Those songs had a calm, emotional tone that fit the mood of that time, right before they enlisted and had to step away. But now that they're returning, there are other fans who believe the energy might shift completely. Instead of something mellow, they think that there's a strong chance they'll go bold. A few theories suggest this comeback will be upbeat and full of life, a way to mark a new beginning, not an ending. After all, they've waited years to perform as one again, and what better way to celebrate that than with a loud, confident track that shows they're truly back. As a Reddit commenter wrote, "Honestly, I can see them dropping a comeback single first before jumping into a full-fledged era, so a loud or bright or a funky we are so back kind of single." There's also a growing belief that BTS might drop a single first, not a full album, right after they're all out of the military. The idea is that it'll serve as a teaser, something to reintroduce the group and give fans a glimpse of what their new era might sound like. And based on how their solo careers went, many think this track could be in English. Each member experimented with English language releases during their solo runs, and those songs generally performed really well on the global stage. Releasing an English single could help them build momentum internationally before they launch a bigger project. Plus, given HYBE's shaky image in South Korea lately, it wouldn't be surprising if BTS leaned more into their global fan base to re-establish establish themselves in a bigger way. An English track could also catch the attention of casual listeners, people who know of BTS but haven't followed them closely. With so much buzz around their return after 2 years, dropping something universally accessible might be their smartest move to get the world listening again. Some are theorizing that BTS might drop 2 title tracks, one in Korean, one in English, with separate music videos for each. Nothing's confirmed, but it wouldn't be surprising given their global reach. What fans are almost certain of, though, is that a high-energy, performance-heavy track will be part of the release. The groups talked often about how much they've missed being on stage together, so a song built for choreography, something explosive like Run BTS, feels like a perfect way for them to return and remind everyone of what they do best. On the other hand, a lot of fans are hoping BTS won't worry too much about trends or public reaction and will just create the kind of music they truly want to make. That's exactly what they did with their solo projects, trying out new sounds, ignoring expectations, and focusing on expressing themselves. So this time, there's a real chance they'll take more creative risks as a group too. They've already proved they don't need to play it safe. With their global reach, dedicated fan base, and a legacy that's already cemented in music history, they're in a rare position where they can try anything and people will still be there listening and cheering them on. There's also talk that BTS might revisit the vibe of their earlier work for this comeback. Since 2025 marks 10 years since the release of their iconic The Most Beautiful Moment in Life series, fans think they could drop something to honor that milestone. The group has hinted at celebrating the anniversary, which has everyone buzzing with questions. Will they bring back that nostalgic sound, dig up old demos, or maybe rework some unreleased B-sides into new singles? Another popular hope is for the rap line to drop a track together, maybe even a fresh cypher, but nothing's confirmed yet. As for the album itself, many expect it to be mostly Korean, with a few English songs mixed in, though we'll have to wait and see what they actually decide. The upcoming tour, possibly scheduled for later this year or early next year, could also tie into The Most Beautiful Moment in Life anniversary. Fans think BTS might take inspiration from Taylor Swift's Eras tour and create a show that highlights different periods of their career. This tour could especially spotlight that particular era, celebrating its 10-year milestone by revisiting those songs and moments on stage. There's a lot of talk about possible collaborations on BTS's comeback, but opinions are split. Some fans think the group might keep the album purely BTS, no features at all, which would be a way to reconnect directly with fans after 2 years without new group music. This would make the release feel more intimate, like a special moment just between BTS and their fans. On the other hand, some believe the members could bring in a few collaborators. Over the past few years, several artists have expressed interest in working with BTS, but never got the chance because of the military break. Coldplay is often mentioned as a potential collaborator, especially since Chris Martin built a close friendship with the group through their song My Universe and his work with Jin. Other names floating around include Megan Thee Stallion, who's worked with them before, Pharrell Williams, who was supposed to team up with Namjoon but plans fell through, and even big stars like Rihanna or Doechii, who J-Hope recently said he dreams of collaborating with. There's also talk about possible collabs with other K-pop artists. In their solo projects, BTS members have connected with a bunch of idols. Yoongi hosted guests like Taeyang from Big Bang, members of TXT and 17, and Taemin on his show Suchwita. Jin worked with Wendy from Red Velvet and Yena on tracks for his album, and J-Hope teamed up with LE SSERAFIM's Yoonjin for his solo album, plus he's shown his friendships with the TWICE members through TikToks and more. So some wonder if the group might bring in fellow Korean stars for the album, or if those collabs will stay solo only for now. With the comeback fast approaching, the online world is buzzing non-stop with excitement and endless guesses about what BTS has in store. Fans everywhere are eager, speculating about the style, the songs, and the surprises that might come. Even though we don't have all the details yet, one thing is certain, BTS never disappoints. Their music always hits the mark, delivering quality and passion that fans love. So while the exact tracks and concepts remain a mystery, supporters are ready to back whatever they release. For now, all that's left is to wait patiently and get ready to enjoy whatever amazing music BTS brings next.